Guys, and I have a very interesting question for you. I've been quite often told by many other guys that the panels that lie almost flat like this ones, right? They work so much better in this kind of weather. And you see that there are clouds, 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 and nothing except clouds, no sun, absolutely. So I've been told quite a lot of time that these kind of flatline panels work so much better than any other tilted, like whatever this one or this one. Anyways, and well, let's check because I have one inverter in my system that has this exact array, which has no optimizers, by the way. I don't know if you are able to see if there is any, but you won't find anyone. So here are 16 panels of Longi 400 for 35 watts each, 6.96 kilowatts array in total. No optimizers, lying flat. South is actually this place, so it is like 15 grads tilted to the east a little bit. Not tilted, but like rotated to the east a little bit because, well, I had to make it parallel with the fans, literally, nothing specific. And well, same stuff applies here. So south array, 10 panels, 545 watt each, but it has an optimizer under each of them. And it has also these two panels. So this is the array, 12 panels actually. 10 of them are south, and two of them are east facing. Again, minus that 15 degrees into additionally. And well, let's go and check because this is PV2 on that inverter and this is PV1. So we will be definitely able to see and locate what's the difference and which one of them works better. So let's go and check on the statistics. How does it behave and whether the optimizers actually help or not. Today is November the 7th, 2025. So let's go and check this. That's how it looks on the inverter side. Well, you can see some production happening right now, exactly at this moment and at this time. And well, let's check the array. So this is the PV1 and this is the PV2. You can clearly see it here. That PV1 has got only one input, and PV1 actually goes to the left, to the left, to the left. That's the box that controls it. And the PV2 is actually going somewhere here, and it's actually this one. These are the 12 panels that are located on the roof, on the house roof. So let's go and check now on the stats what's going on.
So here are the stats, guys. I'm in a Deye cloud application, web application in my case, where my station actually lives. You can see everything that's going on here, all the stats, everything. And in devices, on the second inverter, we can definitely see what's going on specifically on those two arrays. So let's do this. Right now, exactly at this moment, it's already some time passed before I took the. It's a pause between I took initial parts of video and this one, but no worries. We will check all in the stats. It's gathering everything, so we won't lose any data. Moreover, we have even more. So let me remind you. First of all, PV1, the array that has currently 331 volts and zero point 0.4 amps current and 133 watts that are coming in. That's the flat array, so to say. And that one consists of 435 watts panels. There are 16 of them, and that is 6.96 kilowatts array. So let's figure out how much 1 kilowatt of panels produces right now. So 133, let's divide by 696, and we are having 19.1 watts per 1 kilowatt of solar installed, specifically producing exactly at this exact moment. And the other array, the PV2, it's the array that is roof mounted, the 10 south and 2 east panels, and they are 545 watts each, and there are 12 of them, so 6.54 kilowatts solar array. So 191 is what they produce currently specifically, so let's divide this value by 654, and we have 29.2. That's a whooping value. That's a lot. And that's not even close to what it was earlier. But let's go to the stats so you will be able to see what's going on this kind of schedule, right? So do them like most of the day. So for example, let's say an hour and a half ago at 1:08 p.m. So 13.08 military time, so to say. So we can do the same thing. We can 300 watts divide by 696, and we will have the 43.1 watts going out of 1 kilowatt of solar panels of the flat array. And if we 309 will divide by 654, we will have 47.24 watts going being dragged out from the array of 12 panels with the optimizers. Okay, let's take another value. Like, let's take this one, 1019 today. So 10:19 a.m. in the morning, and 236 watts, which is flat array again, divide by 696. That is giving us 33.9 watts per kilowatt of flat array panels without optimizers, and 235 if divided by 654, we have 35.93 watts per 1 kilowatt of arrays with the optimizers, which are roof mounted. I mean, you've seen it all. I mean, what kind of additional explanations do you need? That's going across all the dates, all the data. I mean, they can give you whatever many these kind of values, but this doesn't change anything. In total, overall, the optimizers work, and they provide so much better power production in these kind of clumsy weather conditions that, I mean, that's a kind of serious boost in time of percentage. It also works better, of course, with the other means, what the optimizer is specifically meant to. But I mean, you have seen this in the most bad conditions that can happen. Oh, no, 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 not only the worst conditions would be if they are covered fully with snow. Yeah, that would be the worst. But in that case, optimizers definitely win because they will start creating panel earlier and they will melt the snow earlier. No, no, like, don't even like look for any other excuses. No, the no optimizer panels will lose like drastically in that case. Anyways, that was the question number one, and there is additional one that I want to show you just in a fraction. And the second thing I wanted to show you briefly and quickly is the optimizer monitoring. So as I told you, I have already installed the optimizer concentrator, which works with my other 8 Sun XLO2B optimizers, which can work only with the optimizer concentrator, which can deliver the statistics to the same Deye cloud application. And you can clearly see here we have the power optimizer tab now, and I can literally click on any optimizer and see the schedule, how it was working during the day. And then these are mounted on my vertical arrays. So this is absolutely different level of production. In bad weather conditions, the vertical arrays, of course, they go less because, well, mines are one-sided, not bifacial. And I mean, they have like the concrete and metal fence behind them, so there is no point of using the bifacial panels in that case. But we are talking about stats, so you see how cool is this. You can see clearly the optimizer, and you can see like any of them, any. So this means that you can physically at any moment see what's going on each exact panel. But this is cool, but not the coolest. The coolest one is on SolarMan Smart, where, well, I have this exact same station being set there as well. So I mean, it technically works here, and you can definitely do the same thing. You can go to the devices, to the optimizer lists, and just like to click the check button and see everything same. You can assign parameters, whichever ones you need, whatever. But no, not this one. I wanted to show you. You see the layout. The layout stuff is what makes it cool. Here you can create the layout of your panels and assign each of them, each of the panel, you can assign a specific concentrator via the code that it has, and you will see it live per some exact moments of the day, how each of them was performing. And let me show you once there was sun. It was the November the 3rd. Let me do the playback for you so you can see how cool is this, and you can see how the monitoring works, and you can see how specifically in each case the production is being shown. But you may actually argue what was going on when some of them were going black. It was happening approximately here. I was switching off one of the arrays, right? So they were not responding. They were not providing this data at this exact moment, like approximately. But sometimes, oh, I'm actually in here. I'm very cool with this tick. One of them fell off, so to say, on the other array. And this is something that I wanted to tell you also. I've noticed that during 2 weeks since I have the system installed, that there might be some 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes delays of data delivery in the Deye XL02B version of of optimizers. But I mean, this is not a serious like trouble. This is rather just maybe some kind of like data not being properly transferred. I don't know, maybe some errors when sending data, whatever. I'm not sure about this, but maybe if the error message was received with mistakes, maybe some noise what there was, I don't know. So it was just like not showing properly. So whatever, it just like picks up later and keeps working. No issues with that. And well, let me show you one more piece of example. I've seen it somewhere here. How it's worked? Yeah, this one is good. So you can clearly see that one of the arrays optimizers and the panels behind them are like almost the same. So the lowest is 258 watts and the highest is 277. But on the other array, we have a whole lot of difference. 109, 155, 324, and 111. I mean, that's crazy because maybe shadow, I don't know, maybe something was going on. And I mean, that's the case when they worked. And I mean, this is cool for monitoring. This is something that you should probably know. The longer video about the optimizers of the B series, I will give you the link on the below. You will see it. You can click and you can definitely watch that almost an hour stuff to figure out how does it work and what does it look like. Here it's a little bit of addition to that one that was not covered there. So anyways, if you have questions, hit me. For now, thanks and bye.